August 29th. And last night it was Friday, right? So I got invited to like a Shabbat dinner in two places. One next to my house, like 10-minute walk, and one by the Kotel. And so my brother had asked me to go and pray for him at the Kotel. So I go there. And apparently because of Corona, it's like very, they don't allow a lot of people in, right? So they had like sections by the Kotel, like everywhere, like barricades and like squares where you can stand, and they let you in and out when like a certain amount of people come in, and they let in a certain amount in. So I was like, okay, I can't get close to the wall anyway, whatever. So I said, it's okay, I'll go stand over there next, like they let me in a little bit to the area of the Kotel, and so I said, okay, let me try to pray, and I haven't prayed in a prayer book for like a few years, so I'm like, okay, let me try to be like a good girl, and let me try to pray from the book, from the Siddur. Let me try to daven. So Jacinda loves me. She's like so sweet to me. So so I take the book, and I started davening, praying a few paragraphs from the book. Then it started to get hard for me to focus and to read. So I was like, screw this. So I put the book down, and I closed my eyes. I did a prayer for my brother and whoever else, and then I left there. And I had gotten invited in the Jewish quarter of the Jacinda. I had gotten invited in the Jewish quarter of the old city of Jerusalem. So the guy told me that I should go wait there, and that's where the meal will be. So I go there, and there's no one. I'm waiting there 20 minutes, and I didn't see him, and no meal, whatever. So I was like, okay, screw this. So I started walking home, and I was like, you know what? It's too late for me to go to the other meal that I was invited to. So I was like in a really bad place last night. I was very depressed. And Jacinda, don't be a bad girl. Don't touch it. Ouch. Don't bite me. So I was walking along the main street, and I see this pub called Putin Pub. And it's usually closed. I don't know, but last night it was open. So I was like, oh my God, I really need a drink. So I was looking inside, and then I'm like, forget it. So I walked on, and then this Arabic guy, he stops me, and he's like, you want a drink? You want to go for a drink? And I guess I was like in a very vulnerable position. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll go for a drink. So he took me to another bar, like close by. And I guess he just wanted one thing, that like they all do. They just wanted to get laid, So I was like a little nervous. I was like, I want to pay for my own drink. And he's like, no, I'll pay. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then after I took the drink, I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to go home. And he's like, you don't want to come with me? Can you come with me? I was like, no, I'm sorry. So I was like, okay, let me get away from this guy as soon as possible. So I had gotten my drink. I felt good after the drink. A little bit nervous because, like, I realized just going with a random guy off the street is dangerous, So, because I was, like, really in a bad mood and really sad. And the other guy that I had dated and kind of cheated on, I had contacted him because I was feeling really bad, and he called me and on a video call, and he started lecturing me and yelling at me and screaming at me, and I was just like, he's lecturing me on my life and whatever, and telling me I'm like a child, and I'm this and I'm that, and his own kids are more mature than me and all that, and I just like, after that, I was like, who does he think he is to lecture me like that, like, I don't know. So I wrote to him last night, like a whole thing about how I think, I wrote to him like, Cinda, I got you full of nail polish, lipstick. I wrote to him that I think that he's very harsh and he's judging me too much, and I think it's not right that he's judging me, and I think that where I am today in my life I'm in a good place, and I'm doing well, and I go at my own pace, I grow at my own pace, I'm doing everything at my own pace, and I think it was wrong of him to lecture me like that and judge me and tell me that I'm whatever he thinks I am and everything. And after that, I felt a little better, just to get that off my chest. So I guess it's kind of over with this guy, which is whatever, it's fine. Not everything is about relationships and men. Not everything is about, other people. It's I think generally in life, we have to be okay on our own. We can't rely on other people to make us feel better. So as sad as I was last night, today I feel a little better, and I've been, my birds are singing, and I feel a little better, and I've been looking up how to read tarot cards on YouTube, and there are some really good teachers out there, they just teach really simply, and I kind of can catch on and understand what they're saying, because the more advanced professional tarot card readers, they're not as simple when they explain it, they're more complicated. So I guess I'm just starting out, so I have to go with the starters tarot, the ones that can just teach you the beginners to read simply the cards. So I'm gonna try to read. I'm gonna try to learn now about it and read, and it's gonna be interesting for me. The guy that I had spoken to, he was telling me, making fun of the fact that I was trying to read cards. He's telling me that he's making fun of the fact that I was trying to read the cards, and I was like, I don't need to be judged. I don't need to be mocked. And I told him, I'm here alone in Israel. I don't have my family here like he does. I'm a foreigner in a foreign land, and I can use kindness, not judgment. But I guess he's just who he is, and I am who I am, and I'm not going to apologize to anyone for being who I am, and I don't regret anything what I've done. I don't regret meeting him. I don't regret breaking up with him. I don't regret cheating on him. He never called me his girlfriend, so I don't feel like I cheated on him. And so that's the story. It was just a little scary last night. I felt like I didn't have so much control over my emotions. It's a little bit scary, and you feel so down and depressed, like anyone could just take advantage of you, and you're in that point. But thank God I was strong enough to be like, I'm going home, have a good night, leave me alone, And I was thinking, one of the cons of having a cat or a pet is that, I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to take out my art stuff and do art and whatever I want to do, but my Jacinda, she just gets into everything. She just, the other night, she just, I had, a glass bottle on this table here, and she knocked it down, because she likes to just knock everything off the table. For them, it's a game. She knocked it down, and it crashed everywhere, and the glass splattered everywhere. So I was, too lazy to clean it up in the night. So I waited till the next morning, and then I cleaned it up. And I guess, if you have animals, you need to have your own, a separate room from the animals to do whatever you want to do, because they get into everything. Look at her. She's just I don't know if you can see her. She's... See her? She just, in her... What disturbed me a little bit was that she... I tried to give her medication today of antibiotics, but I didn't crush it up into the food, so she ate around it, and she put it on the side, So I was just I was a little bit upset, because I hope the power of the medication is still going to be good, because it's such a tiny pill, you know, because she has this infection in her lungs. So I don't know. I'm worried for her. So I'm gonna have to. Jacinda. You see, her nose is still wet because she's sneezing and boogers are coming out and everything. Do you want to go down? Do you want to go down? You being bad girl. You being so bad. You being so bad. Here, look. I'm gonna put you on my head for all the people to see us. And then we're gonna play, okay? We're gonna play. Whoever said cats weren't affectionate are stupid, because my cat, she understands me. Like when I start talking to her, she comes to me. You know, I talk to her, I say, Jacinda, you're such a nice baby. Come to me, I'm gonna hold you. Yes, you see, she's coming. I love you. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug. And a kiss from me to you. She's sweet. Oh, so sweet. She gives me a lot of joy, but she also makes me crazy. I can't do anything around her. She eats everything, and she makes so much trouble. You make too much trouble, Jacinda. You make too much trouble. Okay. She's a nice girl. So that's the story of my ramblings. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.